Hey Divine Collective, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're well. We're going to go ahead and get into a read and see what is popping off with y'all. As usual, we're always going to start with our synchronicities. These could be things that you're seeing or things that you need to look out for if this reading resonates for you, okay? Let's do 2 more shuffles. And 1 more. Spirit, what's going on with Divine Collective? What do they need to know? What's going on with them? I have quadruple 9s coming out here. Lessons learned. So y'all done learned something, honey. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive toward your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it. And the reward goes to you. So it feels like to me you guys have been striving. Dang, you've been striving to do something here for quite a while is what something feels like to me. It feels like things are falling in place here. It seems like what may have seemed slow to you could be speeding up potentially. It does. I'm seeing a puzzle. And it's like somebody's putting the last piece into the puzzle. So it almost feels like to me, obviously, nothing is linear, right? Everything is up and down and all around. But it feels like to me, whatever the chaotic energy is, you have removed that. Why am I seeing something being snatched? Snatched? I don't know if you feel like things in your past were like taken away from you or snatched away from you. What else here, Spirit? I have 0505, unexpected shift coming out here. 0505. Why do I feel like there's something going on where people around you can't believe it? They can't believe it? This number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you most. Maybe because you've been trying to do something for a long time. It's like someone can't believe that you actually did it or that you're doing it. This number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you most. It's possible that something could rock your boat, but you'll end up exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arms, your dream job, or abroad. So maybe even too, depending on what this was that rocked your boat, people counted you out. That's the sort of vibe I feel like I'm getting. You guys experienced some sort of situation. Okay, this could have been homelessness. This could have been feeling like an outcast. This could be maybe even too struggling with drugs or alcoholism or some sort of vibes like that. But people counted you out because the boat was rocky. Or maybe they did see you in a period of time where things just weren't going your way here. Yeah, look at this. I have 1001 coming out here, but you had a spiritual awakening. It says a new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. So it almost feels like to me it is passing. For some of you guys, you're not where somebody left you. You are in the middle of your circumstances changing. Your circumstances are actively changing right now. Why am I hearing, look at them, look at them, look at them? Somebody's definitely watching you. What's at the bottom? I have 0606 commitment, and it's due to your commitment here. You could be attracting a lot of different people as well, too. It says applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. So you're being authentic, okay? That's another reason why shit is speeding up for you. You're actually in the right timeline now. You're in the right frequency now. So wherever it is that you were prior, where you were still learning these lessons, obviously you were meant to go through that so you can be where you are now. But I kind of feel like it's almost like you had to catch up with the information that you were being supplied here. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. So yeah, your truth. What's important to you. Who it is that you actually are. And I feel like not dimming your light or like cowering. I guess if that's the word that I want to say too. Like almost as if trying to make yourself invisible. I feel like for some of you guys, maybe you tried to make yourself invisible at first because it felt easier to do, or you didn't want to make other people uncomfortable or some sort of shit like that. But Spirit is like, that's not for you to worry about. I have a purpose here for you, and I need you to fulfill that purpose. So it is what it is. Open up, for the best is yet to come, period. Look at this. I have 0707 compromise coming out after that as well too. So there could be something going on here where somebody could potentially want you to compromise. Maybe compromise yourself here because they're seeing all these unexpected shifts that are coming in for you. But it's so funny to me. Again, of course, you guys know we're gearing up for Mercury retrograde. We're in the pre-shadow phase until November 9th when it actually decides to go retrograde. So it feels like to me, people are kind of like in this energy where they're practicing. I'm seeing somebody in the mirror, like they're trying to practice, well, maybe what could I say, or what could I do, or even wondering maybe what better ways they could even get information on you, or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Spirit, where do you want me to go? Let's go here. Yeah, look at this. The bottom of the deck here, regret. So there's somebody here who's regretting. This could be somebody you were romantical with. Look at me falling over. This could be somebody that you were romantical with here, okay? I know romantical isn't a word, but work with me. Okay? So yeah, let's see what's going on here. Or this could just be anybody who you had a close relationship with, right? Let's do 2 more shuffles. Spirit, what's going on with Divine Collective? What's going on with Divine Collective? I just saw the change card in the reverse. Almost feels like to me these are people who have not changed, okay? Maybe they haven't learned some sort of lessons here. But obviously, I feel like these people weren't expecting you to change either. Spirit, what's going on here? Look at this. I have trust. I feel like there's something that's going on here where you did not give up on yourself. I feel like essentially, all in all, you did not give up on yourself, no matter what. Yeah, you might have dimmed your light. Yeah, you might have taken a back seat for a little while. Yeah, you might have. But I feel like there was never a point in time where you just totally just sat the fuck down. What else here, Spirit? And I feel like you're also in this energy now where you trust yourself more. It's like if it brings you any sort of confusion, any sort of discomfort, you don't even want to go towards it. What else here, Spirit? What's this clapping? Look at this. I have forgiveness coming out here. And you know what else I kind of feel like is going on as well, too? Maybe you've already extended some form of forgiveness when it comes to these people. I usually feel like when I channel energy like this, it's almost like a, you know what, I have to move on for the sake of myself, but I also don't have to fuck with your ass. And I feel like that's the space that you guys are in. I don't have to fuck with you. I don't have to deal with you. I know that everything you said about me or to me is a projection of you. How you feel about yourself. So I feel like you guys are becoming so advanced in your own spiritual knowledge that it's like it's not bothering you anymore or affecting you anymore. It's like you're just learning how to move with people. Your discernment is on like 10. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have meditation brings answers and big happy changes coming out here. So I feel like somebody's been thinking about you. Maybe thinking about you, meditating on you. And I'm telling you, they see the big happy changes that you've made. Somebody sees your life changing. And it almost feels like to me, these people know that you're destined for more. Again, how committed it is that you are to yourself, you're destined to bring in more. And I feel like it's not even just for you, but it's for the community at large that you're serving. In whatever way you serve this community. But I feel like there is somebody who is kind of contemplating on what's going on so that they can try to find out something about you. This could be somebody trying to seek information from family, maybe other friends here, maybe acquaintances, if there are still any sort of like mutuals around or some sort of vibes like that. But I feel like someone is definitely digging into what you're up to. What are you up to? What are you doing? I need to know. Not envy coming out here. Lord have mercy. Stay away from whoever the fuck this is. This is somebody who can no longer say, I told you so. Or see. I feel like somebody used to try to get you to do things to maybe have a certain reaction as well too. To maybe show people, oh, this is why this person is in this situation, or see, they don't deserve anything, or they don't. I feel like some people did add stress to your plate as well too, is what I'm hearing. Maybe for some of you guys, you're already going through certain things. Maybe due to your own childhood trauma. And it's like some of these people, they just tried to add extra on top of it. Especially too, some of them maybe already knew your story here, or what it is that you've already gone through. Some of these people will use that shit against you. Like you told somebody something in confidence, and when they get into it with you, they want to throw it back at you. Like, yeah, that's why that happened to you, or that's why your dad did that to you, your mom did that to you, or that's why. It's like, how evil are you? Wherever this individual is, it's giving evil. I have discipline coming out here. Discipline. It feels like to me, whoever this person is, they're definitely stuck on feeling in this energy, if that makes sense. You know how we talk about motivation versus discipline, right? And how motivation can fade, but you need to have discipline to be able to do something constantly. That's what this person is doing constantly. Envying you. It's like they would prefer to do it. This person would prefer to hate on you than to give you your props. That's fucking crazy. 101 on my clock. Then give you, let me write that down, Divine Collective. Y'all know I need a title, okay? This person will prefer to hate on you than to give you your props. That's crazy work. Oh well, they just gonna have to see you smiling. They're gonna have to see you shining. Happiness coming out here. And Spirit says that you're on the right path. When you're happy, you're on the right path. What else here, Spirit? Look at this. I have failure coming out. I fucking knew it. I knew it. These people were expecting you to fucking fail. They weren't expecting to see a comeback. That's what I feel like you have experienced here, as a comeback. Or you're the underdog. Again, they counted you the fuck out. And I feel like a lot of this has to do, again, with where somebody saw you at the time. You were battling a lot of shit. Facing your own demons. But somebody was like, nah, they ain't gonna be shit. They ain't gonna do it. They still gonna be stuck over there. By the time we get back, they ain't gonna... By the time they got back, you wasn't even there anymore. I heard bottom of the deck coming out. Look at that. Because you chose to be assertive. You chose to stand up. Live your life for you is something else that I'm hearing about as well, too. Maybe for some of you guys, there were certain opinions about what it is that you were trying to do. So maybe there was some sort of, like, I don't necessarily want to say scared, but just not feeling supported. Look at this. I have freedom coming out here. Oh, yeah. Why go back? Why am I hearing Mary, Mary? Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just want to praise you. Okay, bitch. You took the shackles off of your fucking feet. You felt heavy, dense, wherever it is that you just came from. So why would you go back there again? This person even knows that you feel better without them. This person, this group, whomever it is. There's something about your aura as well, too, or your appearance that has changed. You look lighter, brighter. And I'm not saying like in terms of your skin tone, but the light that you're carrying. Like you look brighter, more vibrant, healthy. It's almost the sort of vibes that I want to say. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have judgment coming out here. And that's because you listen to yourself now. I feel like you are more practical now, more logical now. Maybe you used to try to do a lot of things based off of emotion and how you felt about people, and even to trying to be compassionate to what they're going through. Because maybe even too, you tried to account for why someone does what they do. Oh, well, you know, I know their situation. So this motherfucker knew your situation too. They knew your situation too. And hey, sometimes you just got to stop giving people the benefit of the doubt. Again, it's not about now I got to turn into like them, or I got to become an asshole or a bitch now. Because I don't have to do that. I don't have to be that. That's not me. Right? That's not you. That's not your character. But you damn sure not bowing down to anybody or taking their bullshit or allowing them to do anything that disrespects you. That's for fucking sure. And I feel like at the end of the day, that's what this person or this group did. They disrespected you. Yeah, look at this. I have adversity flying out up underneath envy and discipline. These people are a handful. If it's not one thing, it's another. Why am I hearing that? If it's not one thing, it's another. And who knows? Maybe these people, they're kind of going through something right now. I feel like despite these people having to eat their words for what it is that they've said about you, it almost feels, well, I almost feel like despite them having to eat their words and watch you, it feels like to me they're going through something. You know how spirit, well, you know how people say it can easily become you? That's what this is giving me. How it can easily become the other person. So the very things that these people said about you, talked about you, it almost feels like to me their life is transforming in that way. They're getting a taste of their own medicine here. It's something that I feel like I'm picking up. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have relationships coming out. And it could be in other areas of their relationships. Sorry, Divine Collective. I had to step away for a second. But the last part that we ended off at was adversity in relationships. So I feel like this person, they're starting to experience adversity in their own relationships, okay? This could maybe even be with people, too, who are also kind of keeping up with you or hearing things about you, and they have believed them. And it's kind of like, well, that's not what I'm seeing, or that's not what I heard, or, well, last time I seen them at the so-and-so, they looked like they was okay, or... So it's almost like, I feel like somebody tried to paint a picture of you, and the picture is not adding up, honey. What else is going on here, Spirit, with Divine Collective? Look at this. I have perseverance coming out here. So you're very resilient here, okay? I know I can do whatever I set my mind to. And I feel like you guys have had a mindset shift. And I feel like that's something these people can't take away from you. You've had a mindset shift. And this is why you're ascending. It's also why you're able to transmute this energy here. Yeah, look at this. I have courage coming out here. You have your confidence back, is what something feels like to me. You have your confidence back. You have your strength back. Why did I just hear impenetrable? Impenetrable? I hope I'm saying that right. So no one can penetrate, get in between. It's like no one can get in between you and God. No one can get in between you and your goals. No one can get in between you and hell, who you are now. This version of yourself that I feel like can't be fucking defeated. And that's what it feels like to me these people want to do. It's like these people want to take something away from you that's intangible. This doesn't feel like to me it has anything to do with like, now I do kind of feel like these people are kind of feeling some type of way, maybe about whatever success it is that you are kind of garnering. But it almost feels like to me the fact that you feel like somebody now. You were always somebody. You were always somebody. It's never the fact that you weren't. You just had to believe it your fucking self. So whoever these people are, they're mad because now you know who you are. You can't be shaken, disturbed, moved, told otherwise because you know it. It's not a belief. If you believe something, that can be changed. I can change your belief. But if I know for a fucking fact, you can't change that. So somebody, you know who you are. Look at this. I have patience coming out here, and it took you a minute. It took you a minute to free yourself of a certain construct that you were living in and living by, agreeing to a certain degree with fucking losers. Again, whether this is your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your sister, your brother, your friend, your lover, whoever the hell these people are. It says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. It was always going to happen for you. But these people tried to act like they couldn't see it, or even if they did see it, which some of them I feel like they did, because most people see who you really are. And that's why they try to strip something from you. They tried to keep you away from this divine order. That's what they wanted to do, because some of these people want to look better than you or more powerful than you. Or again, they want to look like they're on the top at all times. These people are about to get a rude fucking awakening. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, some of these friends here who weren't helpful people. Look at this. I have peace coming out here. Peace, friendship, and helpful people coming out. There could be new friends that are coming in for you as well, too. These people, why am I hearing about cosplaying? These people tried to cosplay as they were your friends. These energies could be bullyish as well, too. I feel like some of these people tried to get close to you just to laugh at you, or just to mock you, or just to. Some of these people, too, even wanting to know your plans. Maybe you know the importance of moving in silence now as well, too. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have growth coming out here. These people are envious of your growth. In so many words here. And it says I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Like I said, those are not tangible items. Yeah, they might be mad you moved. They might be mad you got a new car. They might be mad you ... But what they're more upset about is the fact that you know thyself. You know you're chosen. You know you're here with purpose. And now that you know that, woo! Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? Listen, abundant than a motherfucker. Abundance comes in many forms, baby bop. It comes in many forms. You have manifested the reality around you right now. Your physical reality, your mental reality, your spiritual reality. All of it is due to your own efforts. And that's something that these people can't take away from you. They can try to throw shots. They can try to talk shit. But you're no longer somebody's punching bag. What's at the bottom of the deck here? Thank you, confirmation. And maybe some of y'all are practicing no now as well too. Without an explanation. No. Okay. What else here? Within the next few months coming out. I have not the right time coming out. And then one more for the plot. I have empathy coming out. So within the next few months, somebody might try to pull something on you because of the fact that you're an empath here. And Spirit is like, it's not the right time to help this person, or this person should receive a no from you. It feels like to me it's more so this person should receive a no from you. It almost feels like to me this person still isn't right. Or now is not the time for this person to feel like that they can come back. And it feels like to me it's because you're in this abundant energy. That's what something feels like to me. It's like, oh, well, now you want to be a friend. Now you want to be a lover. Oh, now you want to be helpful. You weren't helpful before. I feel like somebody's going to act like they're trying to come in peace or some sort of shit like that. But you're not. I feel like somebody's going to try to see if they can get in where the fuck they fit in or some sort of shit like that. People are being real weird lately. It's a lot of people out here that are trying to get close to you and they don't even fucking like you for real. Trying to get close to you but don't like you for real. How make that make sense? Spirit, where are we going to next, honey? Because I can't. I can't. Spirit, what is forgiveness and trust? Forgiveness and trust. Let's do 2 more shuffles. Forgiveness and trust. Yeah, that's why I have camera coming out here. It says learn from the past. See that? Learn from the past. Lessons learned, quadruple 9s. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You most definitely had an awakening here. I feel like, I don't know why I'm hearing about a shock. A shock? Maybe you felt shooketh or some sort of vibes like that. And you know what it feels like to me? Maybe for some of these people, it's kind of like you were already hip. You know what I mean? But maybe what could have surprised you or shocked you was maybe what all those came with it. How these people really threw you under the bus. Or maybe how many people threw you under the bus is what something feels like to me. Why am I hearing blind? Do you feel like why did you feel so blind to something? Or like, why didn't you remove yourself soon enough? Or what else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have clock coming out here and it came out in the reverse. These people's time is up. It just is. And like I said, while I do feel like you're practicing forgiveness, you're not going to be a fool and let none of these people back into your life. Because if you have envy for somebody, hell, that might be worse than jealousy. I feel like they're both the same kind of thing. But when somebody is envious of you, honey, it almost feels like to me they're willing to go to any depth to try to make you feel some type of way. Or to try to hurt you, harm you. And that's why I don't like this energy down here. If somebody's trying to act like, oh, they want to be your friend now. You don't want to be nobody's friend. You just want to enjoy the pleasantries that come with this new ascension here. Spirit, what is big happy changes and meditation brings answers? I have wedding rings coming out here and abundance. Would you look at that? Abundance coming out twice. So somebody this could be a lover here. Why do I feel like there's somebody here? I'm getting 2 things. You could have broken off an engagement here, or there could have been something going on where you were anticipating marriage with somebody. You wanted marriage out of someone here. And it feels like to me they didn't want to give you that. And now somebody wants to go into contract with you because of what it is that you're bringing in. What you're bringing in, like I said, how it is that you're looking. Somebody, you're again, happiness, bliss here, gratitude. You're grateful for what it is that you have, where it is that you are. I feel like this person might be trying to get in contact with people. Or like I said, of course, people are always on socials nowadays. I do kind of feel like somebody could be digging for information. Maybe to see who has the loosest lips here. Is that right? The loosest lip. Take what resonates and leave the rest. But there could even be some sort of rumors here. Maybe about a divine feminine here, that you have loose lips or some sort of shit like that. Somebody just mad. If that is this lover or some sort of shit like that, I feel like somebody could be spreading maybe some sort of false narratives about you as well too, just because they're feeling some type of way. But yeah, I feel like there's somebody who's hoping someone could give them more information about you or some shit. Spirit, what is envy and discipline? Envy and discipline. Somebody could also be wondering if you are gearing up for marriage. Maybe a friend turned lover here or some sort of vibes like that. Spirit, what is envy and discipline? Look at this. Not a narcissist coming out here. The golden mirror, self-absorbed. Well, there we have it, folks. Narcs are definitely envious and jealous of people. Somebody is mad because your light irritates them. It do. It just do. Your light irritates this person's demons. And that's why they got this adversity coming out in this vertical row. It's like they just, they get all out of body and shit. They start malfunctioning. It's like someone doesn't want you to have a win. You can never win. These are people who probably never celebrated you for real either. Or when it is time for them to celebrate you, they can't fucking clap. They don't want to show up. If they do show up, they're giving their half-ass attention to something. Why do I see somebody on the phone? Like you're talking to them and they're on their phone. Like some of these people, I feel like we're never really engaged in regards to what it is that you have going on or what's happening in your life for real. What else here, Spirit? But they damn sure noticing how disciplined you are. Look at this. I have the axe coming out here. Oh yeah, you most definitely got rid of this motherfucker. Somebody could have also considered themselves discarding you here with this narcissistic fucking energy coming out. I'm going to get rid of you. Well, thank God that you did. Thank God that you did. Maybe for some of you guys where you were the one who got discarded, yeah, it probably hurt like hell in the fucking beginning. I'm pretty sure it did. Well, I discarded my fucking narc, so period. But if you were discarded by yours, listen, honey, you actually won. You actually won. It's almost like somebody was trying to teach you a lesson. This motherfucker thought that they were teaching you a lesson or some sort of shit like that. Or you'll come back like a good girl or a good guy or a good they, them. You'll come back and you'll know how to act. And you never fucking returned. You never came back. So now I feel like somebody's kind of over there shaking in their boots a little bit because they were anticipating your return. Especially if you're considered to be their grade A supply or some sort of shit here. Spirit, what is happiness, failure, and be assertive? Somebody's just mad they missed out on an opportunity with you, and it is what it is. Look at this, the dragonfly coming out here, finding out. Yep. Coming to the light, adapt, change, and heal here. So you're healing. And I just know that you are. This energy looks great. You definitely can't be going into growth, abundance, peace, and courage, and happiness, and all the things if you weren't actually doing the work. If you weren't actually getting into alignment, right? And while I do feel like this unexpected shift that took place for you, coming into the knowing of what was going on here and the shock, it puts you right where it is that you belong. So yeah, while things are coming to light and things are being exposed, guess now who's finding out about you and this new energy that you're in? These people. Oh, Divine Collective isn't the same as they used to be anymore. They're assertive now. Most fucking definitely. And you were never a failure. And even if you did hear some no's, or maybe even two, back end over here, write some no's, or not right now, or not right within the next couple of months, as an empath here, whoever it is that you are, you're going to fucking blow. I have guilt coming out here and no need to worry. Look at this. So these people are feeling guilty, some of them. Guilty about what it is that they've done to you. But Spirit is like, that ain't none of your fucking concern. You don't have anything to worry about when it comes to that. That's their plight. Let them deal with it. Had they been there supporting you, had they been there with you shooting in the fucking gym, maybe they might be able to, come along with you. But no, they weren't. So leave them where they're at. I knew they were watching. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking. I knew it. Spirit, what's freedom and judgment? It's like somebody's watching you with the evil eye, wanting you to fucking fail. That's what they're wanting. I want you to fail. I want you to fail. Okay, well, have fun watching that because it's never going to happen. Spirit, what is freedom and judgment? Yeah, look at this. A fucking karmic relationship here. Lord have mercy. Please don't marry this person. Don't marry him. Don't get back into a friendship with them. They're a narcissist. A fucking karmic narc. Ew. And like I said, you had a lesson to learn from this. To never put anybody above yourself. Now, there's obviously times where you have to pivot, right? Kind of maneuver in situations. Because there can be times where, okay, maybe this person's situation might be more important than mine right now. Having discernment. But when it comes to people who aren't fucking weirdos, like whoever this person is, I feel like, why am I saying, I just heard the armor of God. You have the armor of God around you. You do. And I feel like this person's judgment is off about you because they know an old version of you. They don't know this new version of you. I feel like you're triggering this person. Thank you. I have the coffin card coming out here. Endings, 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 growth, growth, growth in our diagonal row here. Change. They don't know this new you. The old you died. It's dead and gone, dead and gone. That old version is dead and fucking gone. It no longer exists. And I feel like some of you guys too, instead of like punishing yourself for who it is that you are, you're grateful to that old version of yourself because it still got you to where it is that you are now. It's like, you know what? I had to go through that shit. I had to learn that shit. I feel like there could have been a level of self-pity that you've had before, but it's like, be sad about it for what? Me being sad about it isn't going to change the circumstance. You being authentic with yourself, right? Maybe having your feelings for a certain period of time. But after a while, I feel like at this point now, it's like, okay, I'm going to give myself maybe a day, maybe even 2, bitch. Maybe only a couple of hours. Whatever resonates with you. And then after that, I'm going to get my ass back up and continue doing what I need to do. Being a warrior, being chosen, being a child of God, being ... and everything else will flow and fall into place. So while somebody is thinking over here, well, maybe I can try to slip my way back in. No, you can't. You're done. Spirit, what is adversity in relationships? You're done. And I feel like another reason why, again, I'm telling y'all to move in silence. Like I said, somebody could have loose lips here. And they might give this karmic some sort of information or some shit. Maybe there could be somebody, too, who doesn't know how... They don't know all the details of your relationship with whoever this weird person is. So just move in silence when it comes to your plans, what you got going on. People asking you certain questions that feel like very personal or like they're trying to intrude. Okay? I do. Shut that shit down with the coffin card. Because there might even be, again, too, there might be more people that are coming out of the woodworks here. I don't know. I'm starting to kind of feel that way with this friendship card being here. I don't know, y'all. As the year closes out, there might be people that are dropping like fucking flies. And while it might make you feel some type of way, but I feel like you've already lost maybe one person in particular or maybe a considerable amount of people. I feel like at this point in time, you know it's just dead weight that needs to be removed anyway. Some of y'all are praying the prayer anyway. God, please remove. And while you may not be anticipating some of the things that are being removed or some of the people that are being removed, you know what's happening for you and not to you. So at this point, I also feel like there's no... I don't want to say this to make it sound like you just don't care. But I feel like there's no personal attachment to things anymore. If it goes, it must go. If it stays, it was supposed to stay. I feel like you're trying to... Like why bring unnecessary stress on? That's what something feels like to me. Spirit, what is adversity in relationships? Adversity in relationships? I have love call coming out here. Lord have mercy. So I do. This person might attempt to try to reach out to you. But that's why I'm like, I hope you got them blocked. Hell, I would have this narcissist blocked. But you know they asses. They always try to find a way to reach out to you in one way or another. Or try to find somebody else to reach out to you. That's why I'm like, there could be some sort of flying monkeys in the mix. There's always some sort of weird shit going on with them. Or like I said, this could be mutual friends between y'all. Like, I wouldn't be telling anybody shit if you ask me. And I feel like there's some gossip that's going on as well, too. With these other relationships that they have. Because I feel like someone is trying to bring attention. Even, it's weird. I feel like someone's trying to bring attention to you, but it's like they're trying to bring you down. There could be like some little group chats going on here. I don't know if people really three-way call anymore, but I don't know why I'm hearing about a three-way call. So they sit on the phone like trying to talk about you or something like that. Yeah, look at this. I have boat coming out here, boat, because they can't move on. They're having closure issues. That's what it says down here, closure issues. Because somebody cannot move the fuck on. And ain't that weird to you? Like somebody who's supposed to hate you, envy you, despise you, but they can't help but talk about you. They can't help but watch you. They can't help but keep your name in their mouth. It's like, I thought you didn't like me. Like that shit never makes sense to me. It never makes sense to me. So this person is having closure issues when it comes to the relationship that they had with you. And I do. Like I said, I feel like there is some sort of energy that I am picking up over here where this person is starting to look a little to other people. Like, why are you going so hard on them and they're not even checking for you? I'm just saying, Spirit, what is perseverance and courage? Perseverance and courage? I got mirror coming out here. So you know what it is. These people are upset because you reflect back at them what they wish they could fucking do. But again, y'all don't have the discipline to actually do it. You got the discipline to hate. Whoo! You have the discipline to hate on the motherfucker all damn day. Like that's your job. Is that your that's their discipline. That's what they majored in school. Okay, they put their blood, sweat, and tears into being a hater, boy. But when it comes to actually having the courage to maybe go with what their heart desires or to go in the direction that God wants them to go, oh, they can't even fathom it. They can't imagine it. Again, the things that you've been through, some of these people can't even fucking imagine that. But you have pushed through. And I feel like this mirror just doesn't even talk about how these people perceive you, but how you look at yourself now. You see the beautiful being that you are. And I ain't talking about your looks. That's too shallow. You are beyond beautiful. In whatever shape or form that you come in. Shape, form, color, hair, the height that you are, I don't give a fuck. It's what's on the inside of you. And that's what these people can't stand. Because they can't take that shit away from you. They just can't. Yeah, look at this. You are engaged to your fucking self. Let me tell it. Somebody gonna be real thirsty about trying to come back and get you to enter into an agreement with them. An agreement, a contract. And like I said, for some of y'all, this could have something to do with a lover. We did have romance at the bottom of the deck when we started as well, too. So friends, lovers here. But I feel like somebody's going to try to come back and maybe try to give you what you always desired from them. If this is a lover. Like, oh, man, I should have treated you right. Or, you should have been the one who was getting my attention, man. I know I messed up and... Somebody straight up disrespected you. It's like when there are people who are coming back around, you really got to dive deep into that and practice discernment. Did this person truly fuck me over? Or are we like just unaligned at the time? This person, they was going through that shit, I was going through this. Or were they being a piece of shit to you? Because again, I'm not a cookie cutter reader where I'm going to be like, oh my God, every person from the past is just trash and da-da-da-da. No, some people like y'all just weren't aligned at the time. Maybe y'all were meant to meet each other and all the things, but it was just so much shit going on around y'all that it was like, I can't even fathom like being in a relationship or doing this right now. Like even people who are just being honest, like I don't know if I can't handle this right now or blase blue. But people who just string you along and do the fucking most, absolutely the fuck not. Spirit, what is patience, friendship, peace, and helpful people in the reverse? Patience, friendship, peace, and helpful people in the reverse. And you know what? Maybe some of these people try to disguise their intentions as if they were being helpful, right? Like, oh, I'm just telling you because I don't want you to. And, oh, well, I'm just looking out for you. And, well, oh, I'm just, no, these motherfuckers are trying to send you off. Trying to discourage you. Trying to stop you. Absolutely not. What is this, Spirit? Look at that. Not enough. Not enough. These friends were not enough, honey. They were trying to sabotage you. It says fear, ego issues, jealousy. What is that? Envy up there. A lack of confidence. So these people had a lack of confidence in themselves, and that's why they try to project that shit onto you. And it's so funny to me that courage is confidence. It says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence, to face the fear. So these people are trying to instill all of this shit into you to make you feel some type of fucking way. You beat that shit. You beat that shit. You're the winner. You're the champion. I'm going to start having to say like some shit for the fucking comment section. I like it. I am the champion. Put it in the comment section. If you made it this far in the read, I want you to put in the comment section, I am the champ. You can put, I am the champ. I am the champion. Throw up some boxing gloves, something. But you are the fucking champion. You're number one. Heavyweight. Hello. Like these people, they don't do enough. They don't do enough. They're not great friends, not great lovers. Mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers. Why am I hearing the Wayans brothers? What is it? What do you call those? You know the songs that they play when the show starts, the theme song? Oh, man. What else here, Spirit? I have lightning. Shocking news. I knew it was shocking. Confirmation. I told y'all that up here. You were shocked when you realized who these people really were. Because again, I feel like some of y'all were trying to give them the benefit of the doubt due to their own circumstances, or, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it was just a joke. I feel like some of these people try to be fucking comedians too. Or try to disguise things, but they were really shade. People can't handle this transformation. They can't handle it. I feel like not only are you the one having an epiphany, but they are too. Why am I hearing Chrisette Michelle? So I think I'm just about over being your girlfriend. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. No more wondering what you've been doing, where you've been sleeping. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. What does Spirit tell you? No need to worry. You're not worried about shit. I'm not worried about what you're doing, where you're sleeping, who you're sleeping with. Depending on who these people are, you're not worried about them anymore. Your focus is on you. And I feel like that's another reason why people are feeling some type of way as well. Because maybe they used to get you to be bothered about them or drop everything that you're doing and run to their rescue. But not anymore. Spirit, what is growth and abundance? These people were never real friends. What is growth and abundance? I like you coming out here. Listen, baby, you like yourself. Fuck like. You love yourself, honey. It says here, fun, flirting, want to date. I'm telling you, somebody's ass. There could be somebody new that is coming into your life, though. There could be a choice sort of situation here, since we do have wedding rings and engagement ring as well, too. Like I said, there could be a friend turned lover here. Okay? Somebody who's the opposite of what it is that you're used to as well. Self-sabotage is on this not enough card as well, too. So maybe Spirit could also be giving you a reminder to not sabotage other relationships based on what it is that you've gone through as well. Especially when you are coming out of situations where you're dealing with narcissists, okay, or multiple narcissists in your life. It can make you very isolated. It can make you not trust people. It makes you look at people a certain way. Everything you feel like you're looking over your shoulder. You got to do a double take or some sort of shit like that. So I feel like just practice, use your intuition here. Okay? But I do feel like whoever this narc is, they're going to try to hoover your ass or some shit. They're going to try to come back around this Mercury retrograde with the I like you shit. I see what you're doing. You really been on it. I see you growing. I see your money doing good. You know what I'm saying? I see you got your courage and your confidence back. You was always resilient. You know that? Sir, ma'am, them, they, if you don't get the hell on, if you don't get the fuck on, what is this? Thank you. I got coffee cup in the fucking reverse, bitch. Coffee cup. In the upright, it says conversing, meeting. You don't want to communicate with this person about shit. We not having no cup of coffee, nothing. We damn sure ain't drinking shit. Y'all know how I feel. You feel like you around some weirdos, don't eat it, don't drink it, don't sniff it, bitch. Don't do shit with it. Far as I'm fucking concerned, don't smell it, bitch. Don't do anything with it. What's at the bottom of the deck here? Look at this. I have talking coming out. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of talking going on. Look at this. I got twin flames coming out here. I also have the runner coming out here. And one more for the plot. I have the palm tree coming out here as well, too. So maybe somebody here would consider maybe you to be the runner here, or you ran away from them. There could be a twin flame situation going on here as well, too. Okay? Who knows? Maybe some of you guys could be getting ready to meet your real twin flame. Okay? Instead of somebody here who's karmic. Somebody here who's stable. I do kind of see that coming in for you guys on the back end here. Yeah. But I feel like whoever this person is, if they try to come back with those claims, like, oh, well, I'm your soulmate, or I'm your twin flame. No, they're not. They're fucking karmic. And they're trying to get you to choose them over whoever it is that is potentially coming into your life next. It's something that I feel like is going on here. You're actually going to meet someone who compliments you for real, for real. But even here, it says fear of intimacy on the runner card. And I feel like that's what Spirit doesn't want you to develop, is a fear of getting close to people or getting to know people because of this narc or this self-absorbed individual or group here. Okay? Let's see here. What tarot deck should we do? I was looking for one in particular, but I don't see it in here. So let's do these instead. I wonder where their deck is. Maybe it's in my car. What's at the bottom of the deck here? I have the Page of Wands down here. Okay. So yeah, somebody here, I feel like you're very curious about your next move. What's next? You're feeling fired up. Spirit, what is trust, forgiveness, camera, and clock in the reverse? Trust, forgiveness, camera, and clock in the reverse. Let's do 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Trust, forgiveness, camera, and clock in the reverse. So I have the Knight of Wands coming out here. You can't make this shit up. That's even better than where it is that we just left from. You're making advances here. Aries, Leo, Sag coming out. You're making advances. And I feel like y'all know the Knight of Wands as well, too. It's the card that comes out for me that I always kind of have to do that double take with, because it usually comes out in chaos energy for me. Again, it doesn't have anything to do with the signs. It's just usually how it comes out. And it's in the same horizontal row with the narcissist energy. Even with Mirror coming out here. So I do. It's something about your go-getterness that intimidates. That's what this person is actually. They're actually intimidated by you. Let's talk about it. A lot of these people, they're actually intimidated by you. Some of them are actually inspired by you. But it's like instead of leaning into that, they'd rather do the opposite. Oh well, sucks to be you. There could be something about fireworks here. There's fireworks in the background on this card, okay? I don't know if something blew up in this relationship over the summertime, or like a holiday, July 4th. Somebody could be Cancer as well, too. What else here, Spirit? I have the Strength card coming out in the reverse. How funny is that? Especially considering Strength to be one of those cards of courage. Leo energy coming out. I have the Emperor coming out here. And then I also have the 3 of Swords coming out here. Aries energy coming out. Heavy on the fire energy in this section as well, too. So I feel like somebody here, you were tired of getting your feelings hurt. That's what something feels like to me. Even maybe too showing up for people in a certain way where you're trying to defend them and they don't even defend you. Even here with the clock card in the reverse, it's like time and time again. You show up. You show out. You got your... Why am I hearing bells? You know how you go to like the kids' games and stuff, like their football games, and there's the parents out with the bells and the whistles and all types of stuff? It's like you show up with everything. Did they even show? So I feel like now that you're in this energy of you're standing in your power with this emperor, again, whether you're divine masculine or divine feminine, again, you can't be moved. You were never destined for failure. You were always a fucking champ. Like I said, these people can't defeat you, and they cannot defeat the authority of God either. I heard split the deck. Queen of Wands coming out here. Comfort fucking nation. Comfort fucking nation. More Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Nor the wrath, if you ask me. Now I know everybody has their feelings about if karma is real or if it's not. But for every action, there's a reaction. So as far as I'm concerned, depending on what it is that you do, it's going to depend on the type of reaction that you're going to receive. And it feels like to me somebody doesn't like what they're receiving. It's so funny to me, they're on the phone over here as well too. A love call, receiver, the receiver. They don't like the messages that they're receiving here. Even the ones where they're over here talking and chitter-chatting about you. That's just to make this person feel better. But every other message, every other download, every other divination that they fucking get about you, you're accomplishing, you're succeeding. Spirit, what is big happy changes? Meditation brings answers, wedding rings and abundance. Big happy changes. I have the 9 of Swords coming out here. This shit is eating them up, honey. Talk about being in your head here. I knew it. I'm like, the shit that these people are hearing about you is eating them the fuck up. And then every time, like I said, they try to sleep on something to come up with a plan or an idea on how it is that they want to try to get back over here, it's not going to work. It's not helpful. I feel like something gets shut down each and every time. I'm hearing something gets shut down each and every time. Yeah, look at this. I got the World coming out here. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. I also have the 4 of Pentacles, and I have the Hanged Man in the reverse as well too. Pisces energy. So whoever this person is, they can't even get in your energy anymore. If somebody is trying to attempt to do something, I'm not necessarily seeing spell work here, but I'm starting to kind of feel it. If someone is even trying to attempt to do that shit ain't working either. Because, you know, narcissists, they like to dibble and fucking dabble. Now, I won't say all of them take it to necessarily that extreme in regards to, like, trying to mix the herbs and do the oils and shit. But at the end of the day, that demon floating through you is enough. That's enough. That's enough, okay? Trying to do the spell work is overkill, if you ask me. You're already dangerous. And I got to get the hell away from you. Okay? So it does. It feels like to me, whoever this individual is, they can't hang with you anymore. And another reason why, too, is they're not even enlightened. Didn't Spirit say over here that you went through a spiritual awakening? That you're on the path to enlightenment and this too shall pass? That's why this person is passing the fuck by. You're passing right past this person. They don't have it in them. They're consumed by self-hatred. That's who they really hate. They really hate their self. Their self, themselves. They hate themselves. So that's why they want to try to pin that shit to you with the 4 of Pentacles coming out, but it's not happening. Someone wants you to save them as well, too, here. Whoever this narc is, you really bring, like, happiness to this person, but it's in the form of feeling like they're superior to you. They want you back around so that they can try to bring you down again, so they can feel better than you. No. Spirit, what is envy, discipline, the golden mirror, and axe? Look at this. I have the Knight of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So yeah, somebody here might even consider themselves. I do. I'm getting this intrusive energy. Intrusive. I don't know if you might see this person around somewhere or... But I don't know. It almost feels like to me someone is trying to like get in. In the know, right? They're trying to be in the know here, right? Again, they're on the phone. They're trying to talk to people. Maybe hoping they bump into somebody that you still know or some sort of vibes like that. Somebody thought even too the way that they felt was going to stop you. Because somebody saw initially things moving very slow for you. Yeah, look at this. I have the Six of Pentacles coming out here. Somebody saw something initially going slow for you, but everything balanced itself out. Or things happen in due time. Even down here, I accept that everything happens in divine order. So things have balanced out for you in due time. Somebody is feeling some type of way, though, about your materials or about your money. And for some of y'all, I don't know where all of you guys are at financially per se, but it feels like to me, if this person is tripping about it now, oh, they definitely going to be tripping later. I feel like for some of you guys, you feel like you're just getting out of some sort of financial situation that might have been rocky or sticky or some sort of vibes like that. But I feel like a lot of your improvement comes from the fact that you've left behind somebody here. Look at this. I have the Nine of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. Child. While you building, guess what's happening to this person? They're fucking crumbling. They are crumbling. I feel like somebody might even be trying to keep up with you, keep up with the Joneses here. And I don't even feel like that's you for real. Maybe some of y'all, you like to rock like your designer shit or whatever, but you shop within reason. Why am I hearing that? I shop within reason. Okay? Or some of y'all, you still have like a limit. Or it's almost like I only said I was going to spend that much. Go ahead and take that off. I'll keep this. Sort of, I'll come back for that next month. Okay? Or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. But somebody is. There could have been something new that you purchased as well, too. Somebody is like, well, we'll see how long they have that. Why am I hearing that? Look at that. I got the Six of Swords coming out. Maybe this could be a vehicle, right? Because this is a boat. We have a boat here, another boat in this vertical row. Hell, for some of y'all, it could even be a boat. Shit, maybe you got it like that. But this person is like, well, they might only have that for so long, so. But the crazy thing to me, even with the Six of Swords is it's like somebody swear up and down they want to be done with you and leave you alone and all the things, but they're not. It's like this person is following behind you really and truly with the Six of Swords coming out. They're not leaving you alone. They're following right behind you. And they want to give off this energy. If they don't care, they don't care, they don't care. But after a while, when you're still the topic of discussion, you really starting to look like you care. You starting to look like you real agitated. Spirit, what is happiness, failure, be assertive, the dragonfly, and sunglasses? Because you still watching. Look at this. I have the Knight of Swords coming out here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So yeah, they still be watching, pulling up. And you know it too, I feel like, with the Knight of Swords. That's another reason why I feel like you're not as talky right now with a lot of your shit. Again, it's not a queen, it's not a king sort of vibes. It's almost kind of like I'll give you just a little bit. I'll do just And I feel like it's enough for you to be maybe in the rooms you need to be in. To be surrounded by the people or the community that you need to be surrounded by. But you're not giving people information to be able to use to attack you. Especially for those of you who are spiritualists here, not giving out your specific recipes on how you protect yourself. We can help, we can guide, but when it comes down to what you're doing for your own protection, everybody don't need to know that. They don't need to see your altar. They don't need to know what you're doing. They don't need to know who you're praying to. They don't need to. No, you don't need to know what I got going on. Okay, bitch. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the Two of Wands in the reverse. They do not need to know your plans. Because somebody is trying to look into them. See this telescope here? They're trying to look into it. But they can't. Someone is hoping that they can try to defeat you. Make you look like a failure. It's like somebody wants you. If some of y'all are like from the hood or some shit that I'm seeing. Somebody wants you back in the hood. Or some sort of shit like that. Like you got out. You getting out. You about to move out. Your shit is packed. The ink has already dried on the new apartment or on the da-da-da-da-da. But it's like somebody like, I want them to come back. And it might not even be that you could even be giving back to your community. Or some sort of shit that I feel like I'm getting as well, too. But it's like somebody wants you to come back. They don't want you to be the success that you are. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. The Three of fucking Wands. You cannot make this shit up, bro. You can't make it up. This person wants you to come back. Like, fuck your happiness. You need to be right back here. Look at that, the Seven of Wands. And you blocking all of that shit out and letting your light shine. Why am I seeing sinners? And remember at the end, Sammy was singing, God, what's the song? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So this little light of yours, you're gonna let it fucking shine. Little, big, whatever the fuck. It's going to stay lit. That's all I know. Somebody could be trying to put out your flame, which is funny to me because in this top pile in our vertical row, you have all this fire. You are like, you're literally on fire right now. I don't even know any other way to describe it. You are like a trailblazer. You could also be the first in your family to be doing a lot of shit, fighting off these generational curses. So I feel like that's another reason why so many divine collective ones are coming up against all of this warfare, especially now. It's like it's hunting season for some of these motherfuckers or some shit. Like, bitch, you got the game all twisted. You sure the fuck do. Spirit, what is freedom, judgment, karmic relationship, and coffin? Freedom, judgment, karmic relationship, and coffin. I have 6 of Wands coming out here. Oh, you're so successful since you got away from these people. Oh, so successful. You see the star it is that you actually are now? But see, that's the thing too, right? A star is seen. The 6 of Wands, right, is an attention energy. So you are. Somebody in here, you get attention from other people. But I feel like that's another reason why Spirit is telling you to move in silence too. Because it's not so much about the old people, like all of the old people. It's also about new people that are coming in that see this light. But that's why Spirit is also telling you, because you have to have discernment, you don't want to self-sabotage the ones that are actually coming in, who are being sent by the divine to help you. So it's really about using this third... Ding. I heard ding on my phone. It's really about using your third eye here. Yeah, look at this. The magician coming out here because you're manifesting like crazy right now. Gemini, Virgo energy. And I feel like, again, remember I was talking about the shackles, Mary, because you removed yourself from these energies, you know what you can do now. It's like you know what you're capable of. It's almost like you had like a veil over your eyes or some sort of shit like that. Why am I hearing about your third eye? Your third eye again here? Maybe for some of you guys, you could consider yourself to have a calcified third eye, okay? But that bitch is crystallized now. Maybe some of y'all, you do rock crystals or wear certain crystals here, right? A chain or a bracelet or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. Or you can make your own jewelry, wrap your own jewelry here, or some sort of vibes like that. I have the 7 of Cups coming out here and the 5 of Cups coming out. And guess who's over here in confusion? Why am I hearing, how did they even do that shit? Again, it's something about you not being where this person left you at. It's like, how did they do it? How did they transition? How did they change? Again, this was unexpected for these people. 0505, unexpected shift. It also says on that card, divine intervention. There was a divine intervention that took place. Again, God got you. God got you. And I feel like if there are situations where people were exposed, some of these situations were very messy as to how these people were exposed too. But you had to find out. And I told you, these people feel like this was a missed opportunity. For real, for real. Look at my baby boy in the back yawning. You sleepy, Pooh? But these people, they feel like this was a missed opportunity. They were sleeping on you. Thank you, Pooh. They were sleeping on you. And now they want to come back and act like they was awake the whole time. Like they was paying attention the whole time. No, you weren't. Spirit... And maybe even if this was a lover, y'all already know what I'm about to say. It was probably sleeping around on your ass too. I digress. Ding. Y'all heard the ding. Spirit, what is adversity, relationships, love, call, and vote? Adversity, relationships, love, call, and vote. I have the Knight of Cups coming out. And the Ace of Pentacles. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Yeah, somebody definitely on the phone trying to reach out to you, honey. Let's go into... I told you they want to re-enter into a contract with you for real. But it's like, what? You're going to come back around and then try to be weird on the low? You're not even going to be able to handle that, being a fucking narc or being self-absorbed to whatever degree. Like, your true colors are going to come back out and end up showing again. Especially considering the immense amount of adversity that this person is going through now. That's the worst time. When a narc hoovers you, whether they're a friend, a lover, whomever, they're actually going through the worst time of their fucking life. One of many, should I say. And that's why they're reaching out, because they need that supply to feel better. I'm telling you. And they do. These people, I feel like that even talk about you on the phone, like whoever else it is that they're talking to. I feel like they have even maybe asked this person, why do they still care so much? I'm almost getting that sort of vibe here. Yeah. This group here, this group. I told you I was hearing like a 3-way call. And I was like, I don't even know if people do 3-ways anymore. But yeah, it's like somebody is asking them like, well, why do you even still care? Why are you so invested? Yeah, look at this. They care about you a lot. The King of Cups coming out here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. They give a fuck a lot, for real, actually. They just do. And it's weird to me. It's like they love to hate you and hate to love you. Like, I don't even know how else to fucking describe it. And this person's feelings have gotten more intense as time has gone on. To start out as a knight and then go to a king, it's like what it's doing is actually bothering you. It's becoming overwhelming for you. That's what's going on. And somebody really wants to feel how they used to feel when they were around you, on top of the world. Thank you, Spirit. Brandy can hold significance. This person, they feel like a little Knight of Cups right now instead of a King of Cups. All because you retracted your energy. Now, again, you could be those elements. Reverse it, flip it, rub it up, and smack it, draw two. But again, these are energies as well. Spirit, what is perseverance, courage, engagement ring, and mirror? Perseverance, courage, engagement ring, and mirror. Ooh, excuse me. I have the Queen of Pentacles coming out here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So yeah, you're very grounded right now. You could be in nature a lot as well too. Some of you guys, you can have like quite a few plants in your home. Okay. I'm also seeing flowers as well too. It looks very earthy or like natural. Maybe like you have natural colors in your house, greens, blues. I'm seeing orange as well too. Like an olive or emerald shade, like grays, yellows. Basically colors you see outside. Earth tone shades, blues. I don't know if I said blue already. Blues. Okay. It's definitely something here about the physical though when it comes to you. Why am I hearing about a treat? Pooh, why are you all on my cards like that? He just is sniffing them. Pooh's sniffing something out. He's sniffing out something. I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm hearing about you being a treat, getting to know you, like your layers or something. Because again, I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles, maybe people look at you and they're kind of intimidated at first, but this is what it's almost giving me now. Like maybe you used to look a little bit more shy or timid or something, I feel like I'm getting. But it's almost like to me, whoever she is, she looks very confident in herself. She's almost bringing herself to the forefront as well, too. So it almost feels like to me, again, you looking at yourself in the mirror, you know how valuable you are now. Thank you, Spirit. The gems. You know how valuable you are now. So for people to be able to access you, they got to know that shit, too. I feel like that's what this engagement ring is as well, too. Not even just a matter of like, someone actually trying to be married to you, but people, in order for people to engage you, it's like they have to know for real, like it's an honor to be in your presence. And that should be with any fucking body. Mutual respect. Don't waste my time. Don't try to, do certain shit, to whatever the case may be. But it's an honor to be in your presence here. The confidence that you have about who it is that you are now, what you tolerate, what you don't tolerate, what it is that you've been through, how you've made it out of that. You don't play games with situations where you feel like someone's trying to send you back in another direction. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the Page of Cups coming out here, most definitely. So I feel like there is somebody new that's going to end up coming into your life here, and they are going to engage you properly as well. This person is going to mirror you back at you. Yes, look at that. The Ace of Wands coming out here. Yes, there's a new door opening for sure. So that's what I was kind of feeling. We got two situations going on here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the Four of Cups coming out. Somebody, I was just thinking that whoever this narcissist is, who's up here, I told you, I feel like this person is tripping now. These people, like, they're already going off the handles. And I feel like it's just going to get worse and worse and worse or some shit like that. I have the Hierophant coming out here. But Spirit is also teaching them a lesson. Taurus, Libra, Sag coming out. You're not the only one who has learned something here. So have they. Maybe how to treat people. Maybe not how to use, misuse, talk shit about. Because all that energy ain't going to do shit but come right back to you. You're pointing the finger, but it's three pointed back at you. Like, somebody here, they can't take accountability. They just can't. And it's very sad. Spirit, what is patience, friendship, peace, Helpful people in the reverse. Not enough, enlightening. Patience, friendship, peace. Helpful people in the reverse. Not enough, enlightening. Yeah, look at this. This is your fucking justice, baby. Libra energy coming out here. Spirit exposed to you these friends, these lovers, these family members, whomever, because you needed to see something. These people were around you. They should be happy that they were around you as long as they were any fucking way. Because they didn't deserve you. They didn't deserve the peace that you brought into their life. You tried to relieve them of the negative energy and they just tried to project it onto you. And again, while I do feel like some of these situations can obviously hurt because they were shocking to you, or you again had this epiphany of like, damn, so you really didn't give a fuck. Or like, you know, I did kind of detect some energy, but I didn't think it was that fucking bad. Or like I said, this many people. Or it's like, I feel like something was, like it went overboard or some shit. What is this? Yeah, look at this. I have the 3 of Cups coming out here. Yeah, definitely some friendships here. And like I said, it could be more than just one person. It was 2 or it was 3. For some of y'all, that might have been your whole fucking friend group. Your whole fucking family. It's like, damn, I got to get rid of all of y'all. Like somebody, you had to start fresh. You had to start fresh. You are starting fresh. It's like you're starting from scratch here. And while something I feel like felt like a major loss at first, this is the most peace you've ever had. It is. It's the most peace you've ever had. But I feel like Spirit is also like, don't get too comfortable in your solitude either. Like I said, with this self-sabotage coming out. Yeah, I have the 9 of Cups. You're sitting very beautifully right now. So I feel like allow yourself to kind of have the flow and go with the energy. But again, keep that third eye open to new opportunities, new lovers, new friends. Okay, because we don't want to live as recluse, but we'll damn sure separate ourselves if we need to. Confirmation, the Ace of Swords coming out here. Again, as long as you're truthful, you're authentic, that's going to help you in the end. Because whatever boundaries it is that you have in place, that's what you want a boundary to do, is to get rid of the people that don't need to be around. And if they don't follow the boundary, you don't need to be around them. So make sure your boundaries are firm, but continue to have an open heart. Because everybody isn't coming around to hurt you. But you can bet your bottom dollar, whoever the fuck these past people are, and this resonates for you on that level with whoever they are, they're not coming back around to help you. They're coming to take from you again. Spirit, what is growth, abundance, I like you, and coffee cup in the reverse? Growth, abundance, I like you, and coffee cup in the reverse. I have the 2 of Pentacles coming out here. Yeah, so somebody's definitely juggling. Somebody could be juggling somebody else. I'm not picking up heavy, like, third-party energy romantically, but there could be something going on where this person is juggling someone else. I feel like this person is hoping that you continue to juggle in your relationships, whether they're romantic or platonic. Maybe wanting people to gang up on you or not be responsive to you. Again, going back to the idea of not supporting you is the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. It's like somebody wants you to be in the energy of lack, struggle here. Especially because you got them on the block list or because you don't want to talk to them. It's like somebody feels like you have the audacity now. Like, oh, look at this. I have the 5 of Pentacles coming out here. Whoever this person is, they feel like you have the audacity now. And it's so funny because when you look at this card, see how she's kind of like in fetal position underneath the blanket. And this hand is almost giving me the vibe of like the people who are always coming for you or coming after you. And there's always been a way out. This door that's in the background. But maybe you kind of felt like there wasn't one. Or again, you were blindly loyal to certain people, whatever the case may be. But that's how these people saw you. Like you won't defend yourself. You won't stand up for yourself. You don't have self-esteem here, right? You don't have confidence in yourself. And yeah, maybe your confidence might have not been as strong at the time. But it's unshakable now. It's unfucking shakeable. What else here, Spirit? I have Temperance coming out here. Temperance. You're healed, baby. I got to speed this up. It's saying my disc is almost full, and I got to get this out. You're the Hermit coming out here. Virgo energy. Spirit is telling you to stay to yourself. Yeah, look at this. I have the Ace of Cups coming out here because it's opening new doors for you. So don't accept any contracts with these old people here. Okay, look towards the new. Because you've done way too much to get to where it is that you are. Okay? Spirit, who's resonating with this read? Who's resonating with this read? I don't want my time time to go. I have Gemini coming out here. Spirit, protect this read so I can get it to the people who need it. I have Scorpio coming out here. Scorp. Who else? I have Capricorn coming out here. I have Libra coming out here. We have air signs leading the pack. Who else here, Spirit? I have Taurus coming out here as well, too. Who else? I have Aries coming out here. We need one more and an honorable mention. I have Big Sag coming out. And our honorable mention here is Virgo. All right, Earth Energy Squad. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Mercury. Yes. I love you guys. Thank y'all for y'all support. Peace.